Hello everybody. Today I want to welcome you to my speech. Today I'm going to be talking to you about why college athletes should get paid. So to start that off, I want to start it off with a simple question. How would you feel if somebody, an organization like the NCAA was making money off of you and your name with nothing in return for that? Today the stuff we're going to kind of get into is I'm going to cover scholarships, how many student athletes actually get those scholarships, and why there should be more money funded into college sports. So just hang tight for me. We're going to get off, before I get, all off track. I just want to talk, that's the introduction there. Today, for main point one that I want to go into is, that's how college athletes feel all across the country. Most of them feel taken advantage of. And so for me, I just want to come here today and say, imagine working your tail off day in and day out, losing sleep, early mornings, late nights, long nights, nights on the bus. In the spring we have hours where, we're on the bus for 6 hours out of the day. At least, but like stuff like that. But then again, it's, we're getting scholarship money, okay, but not everybody is. And so, I got numbers for you later, that I'm going to get into, so I don't want to get too carried away with that. But 2% of high school athletes get this opportunity, to be, on scholarship, and to be, a Division I athlete. They get that opportunity. I found that in the NFHS.org. That's the site I got from it. So there's a citation. But, guys like that, it's only 2%. You're telling me only 2% of high school athletes can say, hey, I'm making money. There should be more money in the programs. So being a college athlete today also is difficult. It's a full-time job, especially, at the Division I level. And like here at Dyersburg State, when we first came here, they said to us, the athletic department said to us, you guys are the front porch of our school. When people come here and they think about Dyersburg State, they hear it through sports. So, it's important, for us to take pride in what we have, and we understand that, and that's kind of always been, how we do stuff here. But so now imagine putting all this time and effort, like we just talked about, into something, and then come to find out that the NCAA is making money off of you, and they haven't recognized, you or giving you any compensation for the work. So to me, I think there just needs to be a change in the system that we're in now. And I don't think it has to be schools, forking over millions of dollars per kid. Like that's crazy. And so like whoever brings that kind of thing up I don't think is valid. But there are many different options that schools can choose from on how to repay their athletes. But there should definitely be, cemented rules on what that needs to look like. And everybody should get a vote. The NCAA is going on and voting now where not everybody gets a vote. They're only taking certain votes from certain schools, and I think that's wrong, and that needs to be taken care of. Moving into main point 3 now, personally, I think it's a stretch to give athletes a salary or something of that nature because, many student athletes are brought in on good scholarships. Now it's, definitely not the majority. And I know it's generally, this is the number also I got from NFHS.org, is that 20% of students, those student athletes, are on full ride scholarships throughout sports today. So that means the overwhelming majority, in other words, 80% of these student athletes are having to pay some amount of money for school. So there's that. That's definitely a big one. But why not put more money into the program that the NCAA already is making? It's really a fight to the NCAA at this point because they have all the money that those schools make. So what do you do there? And I think it's safe to say that you generally want to shoot for, we just want to get these kids financially taken care of so that they don't have to, pay their ways and go into, 20, 30, 50 $1,000 in debt. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's too much to ask either. And in conclusion, I think student athletes are being taken advantage of by universities across the country, and I think it has to be stopped. I think it's unacceptable for the good, hardworking athletes around the nation to have to go knee-deep in debt bills while the NCAA makes away with an average of $1 billion every year in profit. And I think these students are the backbone of these very well-respected universities, and they should be taken care of. They should be taken care of for the countless hours that they put in, and that all the hours they put into their schools, because that's who they're doing it for. They're doing it for the students, and the universities, and for the fans, and for businesses all across the country. So, but thank you for listening, and I hope I left you with some good information to think about. And yeah, stay safe and have a good holiday break.